Hey everyone, it's Haze and it's once again time for Miraculous Monday meme review. I said miraculous wrong, where my friend Hedge finds me the very best memes from across the internet and I react to them. And oh my god besties, today as promised is the big one, meme review 50. It's the 50th meme review where all the memes this time are all made by you instead of Hedge scouring the internet for them. He's taken them all from my Discord server or DMs to him. I'm not sure, I can't remember what I told him to do. I'm a great boss. But anyway, let's get started. We got a lot of memes to get through. We did it! This is from Hedge. 3 years ago, Haze released the first ever meme review with her friend B's help to compile them. 6 months later, when B was unable to continue doing this, Haze asked me to take over for the last it's been 2.5 years. For the last 2.5 years, it has been my absolute joy with a little help from his husband Bush to see these videos through to number 50. Thank you so much, Hedge. Hedge has been amazing. In recognition of how far the meme reviews have come, this video is dedicated to all the besties who are watching right now. Every meme in this video was submitted by one of you. I'm sorry that I couldn't fit every meme in, but I managed to keep at least one from every person who submitted something. Thank you, Hedge. Hedge is the best. We all love Hedge. Alright, first meme then. As we have, this is from Rise of the Sphinx, Paris Under Siege. I can't remember which one. I should know if it was Paris Under Siege. It wasn't that long ago when I played it. I haven't gone back and replayed it. Anyway, this one is from Ellie. Ellie. He's not my boyfriend. Ladybug, these pictures say otherwise. Look, they're just very good friends. Although I definitely, even though, so I love the Lovesquare apart from Adrien, and Adrien has always been my favourite, then Marisha, and then Lady Noir, and I just try and ignore Adrien whenever it happens, which thankfully doesn't happen that often. I do miss their dynamic. I just think they were so sweet together, so cute, and I don't know how it's going to be moving forward because at the end of the London special, obviously Cat Noir Adrien, he was still grieving about his dad. I get that, so like, was he annoyed at her? Was he more of annoyed at like just like the world? But then at the end of Recreation he seems fine back on it, but that is like over a month later, so I'm gonna be interested to see what they do with it. But as much as I love Adrien and I'm glad they're together, I do miss the Lady Noir dynamic. It's a shame. Next meme. Adrien will last forever. Lady Noir will get together. Adrien is a sentient monster. Lila is Manon from the future. So this one is from Miraculous Ashlinbug. Look, okay, I agree with all of them. Adrien will last forever. Now we've seen it and with the way the plot's gone, I definitely feel like they could break up. Lady Noir getting together, honestly, I don't see it. I'd like them too, but no. Adrien's a sentient monster. I was very much like on the fence when I first heard it. I remember it was actually B who told me first about the theory and I was like, no. Absolutely not. But then that was just like my first instinct. She didn't go into any, she didn't give me any information. She was just like, yeah, people think Adrien's a sentient monster. She didn't give me any information as to why people thought that. That's all she told me. So I was like, oh, okay, that's no. That was my reaction to it. But like once I've looked into it and gone through it, yeah, I definitely think he is. However, the Lila's Manon from the future one, so stupid with the amount of evidence we have at the minute anyway. I will like definitely this next season be watching Lila, be watching Manon if she's going to be in it. She was only in season 5 once, yeah, in action. Pretty sure that's the only appearance she made. So like, you know what I mean? And everyone's just like, oh well, Manon was in the first ever episode and saw me with it. Yeah? So was the photographer. Is he also Adrien from the future? You know what I mean? Like, so I will definitely be on the lookout for more evidence, but as of right now, as of filming this video, and as of all the other Lila is Manon videos I've made debunking the theory, it's a no, it's a firm no. Literally the only evidence to support it is the colour of Manon's dungarees because they are lilac and have little Lila flowers on, and all of Lila's names are like different kinds of flowers. That is the only credible evidence, the rest of it, no. Everyone's like, well, there's Manon duplicates around Paris. There's duplicates of all the background characters around Paris with different hair colours. Leave them alone. Let them live. So this one is from Dragon's Breath. I, the Kwame that can gift any superpower, can't copy a miraculous power. I somehow have the power of the Fox Miraculous. Honestly, I think it's just the way the Butterfly Miraculous is because, God, I'm gonna be showing my terrible Miraculous knowledge here. There have been like similar powers with other butterfly Miraculous holders, for example Antibug. That's pretty much the same as Ladybug's power, but slightly different. Like Chloe, that was her season 1 Akuma, so like I suppose it's possible, but I said this before, why didn't Gabriel, without creating, well, he would create an Akuma, but I was about to say without creating a disaster with the Akuma, like some kind of crisis in Paris so Ladybug wouldn't know, is he Akumatized himself or Natalie into a doctor who could cure anything, cure Emily, then de-Akumatize them. And Ladybug wouldn't know, as we find out in the London special, a lucky charm, which is what does the Miraculous Ladybug in the show, is tied to a certain event. If she didn't know, so let's say he just sent out another Akuma, even though he wouldn't need it at this point, just for fun, and she did a lucky charm, that lucky charm would only heal what was changed or what was damaged from that attack, and not the other one. So I don't know why they don't just do that. Alright, next meme. This one is again from Miraculous Ashlandberg. Adrien finds in love with Marinette, not Ladybug, so their feelings can finally match up with one another, as Marinette has always loved Adrien too. But Marinette has simultaneously taken her focus away from Adrien to think she has feelings for Cat Noir instead. Therefore, Cat Noir no longer loves Ladybug since he gave up on that and loves Marinette now instead, when she tries to tell him she has feelings for him now. That was fun. I love Andre's face when he finds out. It's like, you're not in love with Ladybug? You're not in love with Adrien? What am I supposed to do now? I was the chief shipper of both of those ships and you... His face was so funny. But I still wish, as much as I liked seeing Marinette and Cat Noir together in Elation, I just felt like if you didn't know, Thomas Astruc is just like, marriage shall never work. Stop asking for it. No. Not doing it. It absolutely could have had the potential to work in the sense of it helping the other ships, because around Cat Noir, obviously because Marinette is Ladybug, Marinette doesn't get as nervous around him as she does around Adrien. Cat Noir going to visit her at night, even if it wasn't done out of romantic interest at first, just because he likes it, as we saw in Risk, Adrien just really values Marinette as a friend. It could have helped him, you know, see how Marinette is truly like and help him, you know, fall in love with her that way. You know what I mean? And then it could become romantic. It didn't have to be though, but it would help Adrien for when he randomly like wakes up in multiplication. He's just like, yeah, Marinette, she's the one for me. When it was just so random and sudden. Next meme. This one is from Reverse Haze. Oh my god, Reverse me. Miraculous. Adrien, look. He goes through a lot, gets no recognition for it. I hardly ever see him, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So if you didn't know already, so you've probably already seen the season 6 trailer by now. Marinette's got a new outfit. Alia, not as drastic of a change, but it's still a new outfit, new look with the hair as well. We've seen Adrien though, and he looks the same. So everyone had asked Thomas, he was like, why is he not getting a new outfit? And he was like, you will see. And I am looking forward to understanding and seeing the vision here, because I can't think of a good enough reason. Next meme. Gabriel Agreste, Hawk Moth, Scarlet Moth, Shadow Moth, Monarch. Daddy Agreste, Hawk Daddy, Scarlet Daddy, Shadow Daddy, may he rest in peace, and Monarch Daddy. This one's by Miraculous Ashlandberg. It's just, it's my signature style. No one at work, well, I was about to say no one at work knows I do this. My manager, the HR lady, and the CEO knows I have a social media presence. However, none of them know what I do exactly. And one of my colleagues the other week followed me on Instagram. So I definitely think people will find out eventually. Although I'm not sure I'm ready for them all to know the reason people subscribe to me is because I call Gabriel Daddy. However, now that we've got the new episode list, one of the episodes, Daddy Cop, I'm just gonna, you know, have to tell them it's just like a thing in the show. And hope they don't watch it and just believe me. Next meme. This is from Gabe. Welcome, our newest act, Hawk Daddy and the Hawkette. Oh my god, I would pay so much money to watch a performance of that. I don't know how they all are as singers. Keith is great. Keith was great in the film, in the movie, in the musical. Was great. Chloe, don't think I've heard her sing before. She sings a bit in the Christmas special, but you You all know how I feel about the Christmas special. I do try to forget about it, pretend it doesn't exist for the most part because I despise it. I don't think we've ever heard Lila sing. But anyway, just the concept in general, absolutely. I would sell at least half a kidney. Can you split a kidney? I don't think you can. Part of my liver then to watch that, absolutely. Then we have Miraculous Ashlyn book. Gabriel should just accept the death of Emily and hooked up with Natalie instead. Change my mind. Honestly, I agree. As much as I definitely think the motivation of Gabriel in seasons 1 to 5 was solid, even though he definitely towards the end seemed like he was kind of losing his motivation. He just kind of seemed like, which is kind of like his descent into madness. His motivation seemed to be partially Emily, partially just beating Ladybug because he has beef with a 14-year-old, what can I say? Obviously we wouldn't have had a show though if Gabriel just got with Natalie, but yeah. I guess I would have liked Gabriel before he became like a full-on child abuser to Adrien. I would have liked him to have changed his ways and see what life would have been like with a nicer Gabriel, whether or not he got together with Natalie or not, but just him being like a proper dad to Adrien, you know what I mean? Just something I personally want to see. You may disagree though. Right, next meme. It's from Hugo. That feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. This is ultra specific. Alright, Hugo. Is this referencing a character? I don't know. I feel like, judging from the hair and judging from Hugo in my Discord server, I'm pretty sure he likes Arcane, and I'm pretty sure this thing is, the hair is from Arcane. But I'm only 2 episodes in, so no one spoil it for me. But I can't imagine, I haven't had, this has got nothing to do with Miraculous, I haven't had any like extensive surgeries before. Like honestly, like mentally, my health is screwed. Physically though, I've always been pretty good with my physical health. It's something I've always been dead grateful for because the rest of my family haven't been so lucky with physical health, but I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty much good. I'm good with physical health. I snapped the tendon in this finger when I was 12? Yeah, I was 12. And I had to have a couple of teeth removed because I have a weird mouth. And I've had like 3 different kinds of braces. So that's fun. And I also have just also really weird wisdom teeth that have messed up my mouth. Yeah, you don't need to hear about this. But anyway, knee surgery. Devastating. Next meme. One is by Pythagoras1898. In season 4 finale, Chloe is studying with Zoe and looks scared by Monarch Daddy's message. I wonder what that means. Season 5. It means nothing. They just don't think about these things. All they need to do was just not include Chloe in this or just have a different facial expression. This bit, like, you're right. Chloe at the end of Strike Back is like, oh my god, this, like, I don't really like Ladybug, but like, this isn't good kind of facial expression. Season 5, Chloe's posting on like forums online about how useless and rubbish Ladybug is for losing them all in the first place and doesn't care. I don't know, they just need to get the stuff sorted out. Like for example, the lens that Adrien finds at the end of Risk right before he hears Strike Back stomping around outside the window, never does anything with it, and Gabriel suddenly has it, I think it's in Pretension, yeah, because Tomaway uses it to track Felix. How did he find it? How did he get it? I do not know. Next meme. This is from Miraculous Ashlyn book. Marinette and Adrien finally kissed at the plane, but Adrien still made them separate. It was great. It was so heartbreaking. I loved it. Although that kiss, as much as I'm like, yay, they kissed, sort of, it looked so uncomfortable. I don't know enough about animation to say if this was the reason, but the way it was done visually, they were just very stiff and still. The kiss, in my opinion, in Recreation was far superior between them, in my opinion. Next meme. This is from Gabe again. People, on Christmas, I can't wait to see the song the carols have cooked up. The songs, Mum and Dad, I'll help you in the bakery. Right, okay, the Christmas special, the songs in it. I won't remember them all because I hate it and I try not to watch it. Maybe I should watch it this Christmas, that would be awful. No, I like Christmas, don't want to ruin it. So I don't mind the opening song. The opening song is okay, I think possibly because it's more upbeat, it's more fun, and it's split between a load of different characters. Like, loads of people have a line in it. Then we have The Boy I Secretly Love, which makes me feel physically ill. No. What else? Adrien has one. Honestly, the song isn't too bad, except it's more of the fact that Bryce, who does the voice of him, can't sing. Like, it's normal if, like, loads of shows have like a special episode of a musical and not all actors can sing, so it's a pretty normal practice that they get someone else to sing it and the actor lip syncs to it. I don't know why they didn't just do that. Don't know. And the Santa Claus song is fairly good, possibly because that bloke can actually sing. Yeah, like I still remember when I was like gearing up to go to the premiere in Paris for the Miraculous movie, everyone was like, I don't know why she'd be bothered to get tickets, she hates musicals. Like, no, I don't. I love musicals. But unfortunately, bad musicals exist. Like, I took myself to the cinema on my own the other week to go and watch Wicked. Okay? I love musicals. Love them. I perform Legally Blonde once a week in the kitchen for the dog who doesn't care. Okay? I love musicals. This is a bad musical. Next meme. This is from Miraculous Ashton. Ladybug and Cat Noir get together. Adrien and Marinette get together. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Buttocks Luke are the Miraculous. They're the same picture. One thing I consistently get in my comments, and especially on community posts, if I make a community post, like the meme has something to do with the Lovesquare and it's like Lady Noir versus Adrian, something like that, inevitably I'm gonna get a couple of comments saying stuff like, why does it matter? They're the same people. I know, we all know. But there is a different dynamic between them all that you might have a preference for. You know? I know they're the same. It's okay. But in some respects they're also not the same. Just because they're the same people doesn't mean it's the same. You know? Next meme. This is from Oxium Majora. Both hate Chloe. Both know how to fight. See derision. Both are based on the Ladybug and Cat Noir anime. Both have similar appearances and heritage with Marinette and Adrien. And it says that on the wiki for Soculine, her character appears to be based on Ladybug PV version of Marinette, just as Felix Fathom is based on the PV version of Adrien. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen too much stuff about the PV version. Mainly my association with the PV version is around null, my theory for that. But yeah, from what I've seen of it, she does stylistically look like that. Honestly, I'm just so glad that they changed Felix in terms of his personality at the very least and made him really nicer and changed his name to Adrien for Marinette, just because the way Felix is, in my opinion, it would have clashed so badly with Marinette. They clash as friends. Well, not supposed friends, just acquaintances, they're not really friends. Like, it just doesn't work. So I'm just forever grateful that he became Adrien, because Felix and Marinette just doesn't work. Like, I'm all for shipping whatever you want, but to me it's just like, there is no chemistry here. Why are you doing this to yourself? Next meme. This is from Miraculous Ashlenberg. Me in 70 years when I'm still waiting for the identity reveal to happen. This is 100% gonna happen like the day I die. Like, the rest of you, or the majority of you, are at an advantage because a lot of you, you know, were the target audience when this has come out and you've grown up with it, whereas you're like, I think the show came out when I was like 19 or something. I didn't start watching it until I was 21, 22. So you're all at an advantage because I'd already outgrown by like a decade the target audience of the show. So you've got far longer than me to be alive, hopefully. Unless something awful happens, let's not go down that path. You know? What if I die before I see it? What am I supposed to do? I will be heartbroken. I know I'll be dead, but I will also be heartbroken. Next meme. So this is from Vegan Banana Pancakes. Excellent choice of name. So Marinette smelling the Camembert. I'm glad she didn't think I smell sinky. I mean, like, I was thinking about this, right? I like Camembert. I like it. I think it's a really nice cheese. However, it reeks, okay? It's a nice cheese, but it does stink. How on earth has no one, Marinette aside, because people look like Chloe's like physically close to Adrien all the time, how on earth has no one smelt it? Because you would. Like, he's like a mini like compact fridge to carry around with him for this cheese, or make Plag fly back home to get some every time he's hungry, because this, like, you'd smell it. I like Camembert, it's nice, but it smells. You'd smell it. Sorry, Adrien, he should stink. Next meme. The Miraculous Ashland book. Pov Gabriel's outfit once he became Monarch. Oh my god, you don't like Monarch's outfit? Well, the first outfit that we saw in Evolution, I was a bit like, it was too much. Too much was going on. However, the one from that we get for the rest of the season, where it's pretty much just all dark purple and then those bright piercing blue eyes, I think they nailed that design. I love that design. It made him come across as definitely more menacing. Like his Hawk Daddy outfit and his Shadow Daddy outfit, may he rest in peace, they were just like, wasn't really scary or menacing. Whereas his outfit for season 5, and I was like, yes, he looks like an actual threat. I don't know if anyone actually was scared of him, and I wasn't scared of him, but at least he gave off the vibes that, you know, this is serious now. Okay, let's go. This is serious, let's go. You know what I mean? So I love the outfit he wears the majority of the season as Monarch, but the first one was terrible. Agree with this meme on the first one, not the second one. I love the second outfit. Next meme. So Pythagoras 1898, bro thinks he's on the team. I mean, he was technically on Marinette's side at the end of this episode. Still one of my favourite moments, and I wish they'd done something a bit more with it, was the ending of Chameleon, where Marinette and Adrien are talking, and Marinette's like, I'm gonna call this liar out, and Adrian's like, don't, and they have a little talk, and yeah, she finally says something properly to him, and then she goes to sit at the back of the class, and she's just sat staring out the window, and Adrian's like, is this feelings? I love that moment, and I wish they'd made more of it. Honestly, I'd wish they'd split Marinette up a bit more from the rest of the class, because like Alia is very firmly on Lila's side up until what Sabrina reveals in whatever episode it was. I am great at my job. But I wish they'd isolated her a bit more and just have Adrien on her side. Why? Just my own enjoyment and because I love a bit of drama. Next meme. So Miraculous Ashland book. Adrien wondering if his father will finally spend time with him. Gabriel having a plan every time to get his hands on Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculouses. I don't like the man, but I certainly admire him for how relentless he was, and just non-stop coming up with plans. Like, I would, if I was in his position and I found someone having a bad mood, I'd be like, okay, yeah, time to akumatize them, agree, but now I've got to think of what to akumatize them into, and I'm just not sure I could have the brain space for it, because like there are some episodes, we don't see it, but it's referenced that there's been a couple of Akuma attacks that day, and like, unless he's repeating Akumas, which we know he repeats the Mr. Pigeon Akumas, like, I wouldn't have the brain space for it. Couldn't do it. I do admire that about him. Nothing else. Next meme. So Pythagoras 1898. What's her name? Zoe. Chloe's sister's name is Zoe. Sounds a lot like Chloe. Maybe that's why they became sisters. Always reminds me, I remember singing this meme where it's just like, okay, so we've 86 this book about a murderer called Herderer. What's your next? What's your next great idea? And this person's like, how about a cannibal named Hannibal? But like all the siblings, like Julika and Lucan, no, isn't a complete rhyme, but it's close enough. Then we have Ella and Etta, Chloe and Zoe, Emily and Amelie. I'm just like, I think I made a joke in a video the other day about Chloe and Zoe and their secret brother Joey, and someone got really alarmed. They were like, oh my god, since when did they have a brother? And I was like, it's just a joke because it rhymes with names, and I couldn't think of another girl's name that rhymes with Chloe and Zoe. Maybe that's why they became sisters. Yeah, thanks Dwight. But anyway, besties, oh my god, we did it. That's the end of the meme review, and I still have 20 minutes before I'm meant to start work. Amazing! And now I'm going to do my Duolingo before the bird comes to murder me. and my family. But anyway, besties, that was the meme review. I didn't realise it had been so many years ago when we started the meme review. I don't know, like, so much has happened doing my PhD. Like, for me, the PhD and this channel are all kind of cemented together in one, and now I've got my job and it's a bit stressful, but I'm getting there. It's only stressful really because I'm still getting used to things and the way we do stuff. Plus it's also the lead up to Christmas and I gotta get stuff done. Although when you see this video I will be on officially Christmas break from my job because they're giving us a long break at Christmas, which is just lovely. But yeah. That was the meme review, besties. Thank you so much for submitting the memes. This was so much fun. You're all so creative. I'd love to know what your favourite meme was, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!